They did get that kid that they got. Who'd they got? Matt Locke or something Locke?
Oh yeah, Matt Locke.
Is it Matt?
I think it was Matt.
Something Locke.
Yeah.
Tyler Locke? Matt Locke?
Is it Tyler Lockett?
No, not Tyler Lockett. That guy plays for the Seahawks. But they got a quarterback. Drew Lock.
Drew Lock. Yeah.
They got Drew Lock. They said out of the whole AFC West that was the best pick. Broncos got best pick out of the AFC West with Drew Lock in the second round. Yeah. And I agree because Broncos needed a young quarterback that is somewhat promising and that can take about a year to develop under Joe Flacco.
He cannot develop with no line. You can't do anything.
He can develop if he doesn't play for a whole year.
But what are they going to do without an offensive line?
Joe Flacco, I'm sorry, bud, but you're going to hit the ground a lot of times this year.
Oh, dude, especially with our new improved defense, I'm telling you, our defense is going to be way better.
Not only did the Broncos get the highest rated pick in the AFC West, this was off ratings on ESPN off of a reporter. So this isn't like best ratings ever, set in stone, for sure. This is someone's opinion.
Yes.
The Broncos also had first overall grade, we'll say, for the AFC West. So they beat out the Chiefs, the Raiders, and the Chargers in the AFC West as far as the draft goes.
I am still sure that they ain't going to have a chance against us.
Patriots just picked up one of the Broncos' old offensive linemen that was probably one of their best linemen that they let go this year. And Patriots saw that talent, was like, that's mine. Broncos are dumb.
You guys did grab the Broncos tight end.
Yeah, we'd have...
what's his name?
Oh, what a god! What is his name?
He has good promise to him. Like, he has a chance.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is, but we did pick him up. I don't know if the Patriots should take Benjamin Watson.
No.
He is...
way too old.
The only thing, the best thing I've ever seen Benjamin Watson do wasn't a touchdown, wasn't anything. Champ Bailey intercepted the football,
and he's
railed it at like the 2-yard line in the red zone while the Patriots were trying to score. 2-yard line. Bailey was running down the sidelines. What is that? 98 yards to the touchdown. Benjamin Watson, when the interception happened, was on the other side of the field at the 2-yard line. He ran the whole distance of the field and length sideways of the field, caught Champ Bailey on the 2-yard line of the Broncos side, made him fumble the ball, and he got the fumble and rolled out of bounds.
That's dedication.
First of all, how do you run that fast? You're a tight end, and you caught Champ Bailey and ran like almost twice the distance?
Yeah, who's 6'3",
oh my god,
300 pounds running down the fucking field.
Benjamin Watson's a big boy, dude.
Well, here's the thing, the reason why I say you shouldn't get him. For one, I had him last year in my fantasy.
In your fantasy, yep.
That dude had like 4 games, 0 yards, 0 points.
Our next podcast, we're going to try and start bringing in fans of different teams. And we are going to have full podcasts on, say, the...
We don't need
Titans.
Broncos. We do not need Broncos.
No, we already had Ian do that.
Yeah, we have Broncos covered.
And we'll have Ian come back and do another Broncos one.
We don't even care.
We have a buddy that's a Baltimore Ravens fan. My stepdad's a Cowboys fan.
I'm a 49ers fan.
We got a 49ers fan. We'll start bringing in. Our goal is to have all 32 teams have an interview with someone and talk about their team, their history of their team, how many Super Bowls their team has, if any. I do have a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Oh, no.
But I don't know if he lives here, so I'll have to check on that with him.
I'll fight him.
But I would say our podcast right at the end of preseason, start of regular season, we're going to have a podcast on our fantasy picks for this year. A whole podcast on fantasy draft. And me and Garrett are going in this year. One of us is winning.
I should have won last year. I would have won last year.
Garrett should have won last year.
I would have. I got third.
So, Garrett, what do you think about Tyreek Hill? What's going on?
Okay.
Is he going to play next year? Is he going to play for the Chiefs? Do you think the Chiefs are going to fuck around, get rid of him, and he's going to go to a different team?
No, okay, so it's different. Alright, so if you compare Kareem Hunt and Tyreek Hill is steps above Kareem Hunt. Even the Kansas City Chiefs have said this. And for one, they have been coming out with more proof from text messages. I know some people might have heard the fucking phone call recording.
Most people did.
But in text messages shown that she said, I know, after he was like, you know damn well I never left a mark on our kid's body. And she was like, I know, I did. That's exactly what the fucking text message said. So for one, if they get rid of Tyreek Hill and he doesn't get charged, that's bullshit. That is straight bullshit.
I agree. And
if he gets charged with it and they do it, whatever. You know, that's you kind of got the hand that was dealt to you. But if he doesn't get charged, I think he should play it.
I agree.
And that's just bottom line.
I completely agree with that. And the difference between this one and Kareem Hunt lied about it.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt, he did not.
Kareem Hunt told them
That he didn't do it.
that something happened and that something's gonna surface because there was video and it's going through investigations. And Kareem Hunt told Andy Reid or whoever he talked to that it didn't happen, and he lied about it.
Yep, Tyreek Hill has
Tyreek Hill
been keeping to his story.
Supposedly, right when the kid's arm broke or something, that's what happened. He called Andy Reid or someone on the team and told him what happened. Exactly what happened, word for word. Now the police investigation is going on, and from what my understanding is, it was an accident that his arm got broken.
I'm pretty sure.
So now they're more looking into if it was negligence of the parents, which is the only way he could get charged for anything.
But
so technically it wasn't, from my understanding from all the readings, he didn't do it, nor did his mom do it. It was an accident, but now they're looking at it as negligence and who was responsible for the kid at the time and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. It's just a bunch of semantics.
Did you hear about the second call? The second time the police were called to his house? Recently?
No.
His girlfriend, wife, whatever, just leaving the kid alone.
See, and how old is the kid? 4 or 5?
He was 3.
3? So that's my daughter's age. I mean,
you're
psycho. You're psycho
Yeah.
to leave a 3-year-old in a house by themselves.
He
In
called-
5 fucking minutes, they could have either the house burning down, they could be choking on something because they're into all the candies in the house because they know where it all is. Dude, a 3-year-old is fully capable
Of anything.
They can move a chair around, climb on something, open a cupboard, figure out
I know 2-year-olds that do that.
Oh yeah, Scarlett when she was 2 could do all that.
Like Hank's sister's kid.
She's just now gotten more pro at it all.
But yeah, I feel like if he doesn't get charged with it, he should be allowed to play. And that's just bottom line.
Answering my own question, I feel like Tyreek Hill is going to play this year. He's going to play as a Kansas City Chief.
And he is going
And he
to
is
stay.
not going to be suspended for even 1 game.
Because even his attorney has been posting stuff, and it's like I know
The
it's
only way this loses,
if he gets charged.
the only way he gets charged and this all blows up in our face, is if it comes to a judge and the judge deems something negligent and decides that it's not just on the wife, it's on the husband too, and they're both. This is the smallest offense that this could drop down to, is parental negligence, is pretty much. Because if he gets abuse, dude, his career could be over. I mean,
I don't
The
think
only
he did
difference between this case and the Kareem Hunt case is
For one, there
was video of Kareem Hunt, but
he lied.
there was a lot going on. There was racial slurs from the woman he kicked, which made it somewhat justified in the jury's point of view. That's why Kareem Hunt is still playing football. If Kareem Hunt would have just kicked some woman, his career would be over. He'd probably be behind bars. Like Ray Rice. I don't know how the fuck he made it out of jail. He clocked his fucking wife in that elevator.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Dude, he did.
He knocked her and dragged her to a room.
I mean,
he knocked her out and then picked her up and then took her to the room. He
is a perfect example of how fast a football player or a professional athlete in general's career can be over.
Stripped.
Over. 1 second.
There's only one person that you can kind of compare the two between Tyreek Hill and Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson, though, a lot of people in that case were upset with how that happened because how are you going to discipline a father for disciplining his own child? I mean, yes, he beat him with a little... I mean, it's no different than our moms beat us with a fucking spatula. It's no different.
My dad whooped my ass with a belt with holes in it.
Just because he's in the public eye...
It doesn't mean shit.
I think it's bullshit. I mean, he was disciplining his kid. Didn't break any bones, just left marks on his ass.
That's it.
And you're gonna charge him?
You can't tell me that your parents didn't do the same fucking thing
That is not fucking child abuse.
And... you didn't go and call the cops.
And the kid was like 5 or 6 years old. I don't know about you and if you're a parent, but if you have a 5 or 6 year old, they can be fucking hellions. And they can deserve that ass whooping.
Just like your 3-year-old.
I'm just saying. You can't... How are you going to discipline a father for disciplining his kids?
Especially if he whoops them on the ass. Dude, I probably still have scars on my ass.
I hate to say this, but
I got my ass beat.
I got smacked across the head with a VHS.
Dylan,
don't even go there.
Dylan, my brother got a 2x4 thrown at his head. I'm not even kidding.
Dude,
my mom
I'm just
threw
saying.
a 2x4 at Dylan.
It's times are so different. Kids these days are gonna get away with their kids not spanking them and beating them with a belt and a spatula or a wooden spoon. But they're going to get brought up as, hey, you don't do that. Oh, you're going to just go and do that? Well, fine. You're grounded.
That's because of all these liberal fucks.
Hey, I'm not going to say any liberal anything because lately I have had a super liberal outlook. I don't know.
I don't like any form of it.
I don't like the sissy, pussy part of the liberals, but I like the advancements in our society that the liberals want. And I don't want to get into politics, but I will leave it at this. I can't stand that our own president doesn't believe in global warming. That's one of the main things that irks me about Republicans right now.
Have you heard, speaking of global, have you heard Lil Dicky's new song?
Yes!
Dude,
yes!
You know how many people are in that song?
Yes!
Oh
dude.
My god!
And I heard he didn't pay a single one, they all did it for charity.
Yep. He does that a lot, like save that money.
Crazy. Dude, he went and met with Leonardo DiCaprio after he saw Before the Flood. What? I saw Before the Flood and was like, dude, I'm fucking up. I need to change my life. I need to start recycling. I need to start being green.
You know what really sucks these days? It costs money to recycle.
Well, yeah, but what's money? Money ain't gonna be money. All the money in the world ain't gonna save us after the Earth's completely ruined.
But think of how many people these days, especially people who live in Colorado, who can't spare $50, who can't spare $100, who can only live week to week off their paychecks.
I understand that, and that all cycles back to poverty and the Black Lives Matter movement and fucking. We have people in poverty right now, and there's a new Democrat that is running for president this year. His name
He
is
ain't gonna
Pete-
make it.
His name is Pete Buttigieg.
I'm telling you this right now, Trump. I don't know if Trump is gonna go again,